All right. Good morning to East Coasters. Hello and good day to everyone else. My name's Wes. I am not your normal miner, and we are here in the remote garden location. We're very excited today. We finally have our thermal pads in, and as you guys know, you saw us do it live. We tried to hook up our second NVIDIA FE RTX 3080, and right away we received the dreaded thermal throttle. So that's what we're here to talk with you guys about today. We're actually going to do this live. So I've got the rig currently hammering on Hive OS. We've got our other FE RTX 3080 hammering beside it, so you're actually going to be able to see what it should be doing. We'll shut her down, we'll rip her apart. We're going to do this live, and we're going to put some new thermal pads in there. So we'll see how this goes. I am very excited to be back into some live streams with you guys. I've missed you guys a lot. Appreciate you guys all for stopping in. So let's go ahead and get into it. So as you guys can see here, we are over on Hive OS, what we're using currently for our remote garden location, and we've got our 3080 rig pulled up. GPU 0 is the NVIDIA FE RTX 3080 that has thermal throttle. So we have it set currently at 230 for the power limit. Well, it's only showing Hive allowing it to actually have 194 watts. So that's kind of one of the reasons that we think this thing has thermal throttle. When it's cold and it's fresh, it'll actually take that 230 watts, and we see 96, 97 mega hash, and then it slowly starts to drop. So that's what we're trying to do, is we're trying to get this thermal throttle out of here. Oh my goodness, guys. So before we go any farther, I just want to say hello to everyone in chat. Thank you guys for stopping in. Crypto Mikkel, safe travels today. Appreciate it. Exlo, good to see you. This is a little earlier for your time of the world. Appreciate you stopping in. Chaincoin, hello. Sorry you're at work right now, man. That's a bummer. Hopefully the shift finishes well for you. Crypto Claude, my main man. Just the man I was hoping to stop in. I understand, but thank you very, very much for swinging in. And this is going to be fun. I got a lot of fun playing for us here today. Just first real true stream in a while, so we're very excited. So thank you guys for chiming in. I've got chat up, so I'll be able to keep with that as we're going. On the bottom, you can see we've got that second RTX 3080, that NVIDIA. And that one's at 230 watts, and we get 98 plus mega hash per second. So that's what we're really trying to do here. We got this guy. We cannot wait to get some of these thermal pads. There was some definitely good results. Crypto Mikkel is here, yes. We saw Red Panda Mining get some good results from getting these thermal pads switched out on a different model. So that's what we're here to do. We got some of these thermal pads, guys. So let us know in chat if you guys have used these -8 or these -pad 8s from Thermal Grizzly. From what you guys were telling me, these were definitely what we needed here. And they've got, as you can see here, they just have a clear adhesive that you'll peel off, and that's how you'll stick it to wherever you're sticking it. So one thing I want to chat with the guys here in chat. I'm assuming that we're going to have the side with the dots, and it's kind of the perforated edge. I'm assuming that's going to go towards the inner, and this is going to that sticky side is going to go on the outside of the plate of the GPU. Savage Mind, hey, it's good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Really appreciate it. Zumped, hey, thanks for stopping in. Hey man, feel free to ask away. We're going to be here for a few minutes. We're getting ready to shut this rig off right now. But yes, there's a lot of people in chat as well that will help answer some questions. Please ask away. Hopefully, we're going to get this thing hashing a little better here today. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and switch over to... Here we go. And so this is just in our 3080 rig right beside us here, just off screen. It shouldn't take me but just a few seconds to get this unhooked. I believe we've got all the screwdrivers and everything we need to get this going. I got a pair of scissors here. Got the good old trusty tape. We'll show you guys how we took apart those little magnets that are hiding those little screws out back there. Hope this works. I don't know if this is the fix or not. A lot of people are telling me that this is the fix, especially with the results that we've seen. I'm expecting this to fix it. But here is the culprit. Chain Coin, what's up, man? Thank you very much for the super chat. Really appreciate that, man. I really appreciate that. Speaking of super chats, that's something that we were just able to get squared away with our channel. As you guys know, none of our videos are monetized. So you should never see any type of ad in them. I believe that's how monetization goes. So we are not actually monetizing these things as far as our videos. So Chain Coin, appreciate that. And he says, want to chip in for the thermal pads. Hope it will help. Hey, really appreciate that. So here's the beast from the Middle East that is in question here, guys. So this is that. This was our second RTX 3080 that we got here from NVIDIA, and right away we had thermal throttle. So Crypto Claude, this guy, man, everybody just pour one out for this guy, man. He has tried so many different ways, as all of us have, to secure these 3080s. He finally gets one, and then it's dead. It dies on him. I think he just turned the rig off and turned it back on, or moved it from one place to another, and it's dead. So, man, sorry to hear about that. We'll go ahead and give a salute to our fallen comrade. A 3080 is dead. So here's where we're at with this. One of the things that you'll see here, and I'll try to focus, I did switch a different camera per your guys' request last time. I was having trouble seeing these things. Well, there are these 4 little magnetic clips right here, and we're going to have to go ahead and get those out. And you guys have seen those different videos of people trying to get those out with different things. Trusty old tape worked best for us. Honest to God, it did. But yeah, so Crypto Claude says all he did was switch out those thermal, or switch the PCIe slots, and it killed it. We are so sorry to hear that. Chain Coin says he's never heard of a 3080 dead. I haven't either. Let's see here. So we got one of those out already. And quite frankly, when I take them, and I just like to leave them stuck to that. It makes it easy to find them later on. You just don't want them to drop down into the rig that's underneath us, though. How's the sound today, guys? By the way, I've turned all the GPU, or all the fans off in here except the exhaust fan, and I do have the ASICs off. So hopefully the sound's alright. Looks like we've got 10 people in here today. Thank you guys for spending some time with us. If you could, I really would appreciate you guys all smashing the like. That way others can see this. I really hope this is a good fix for us. I have a good feeling. Shouldn't take us long to get into it, though. Savage Mind, a little focus. Yeah. Let's see here. A little focus. A little focus. A little focus. These webcams aren't the greatest, so we'll try to. I'm looking right at the stream the same as you guys, so I'm going to try to get it at a spot where you can see it a little bit better. Let's see here. Back it down. I don't know, guys. So you can see here we've already got one of those out, so we're going to just take our tape, and just like that, we got the other one out. So yes, I need 2, and we're going to invest in some new webcams here very shortly for the new year. Something that is going to be able to autofocus a little better. My lighting's not the best as well, so we're working on that. But there's 2 of 4 of those little magnetic trim hiders. I mean, they're not even needed. I don't really mind, quite frankly, that. I mean, yeah, it does not look quite as slick. But yeah, focus is not the greatest with that other camera, guys. Once again, sorry about that, but you can kind of get the general idea where those are at. You do not need to take the back plate off. With our first time taking these apart, we did take that back plate off, and we do not technically need to do it. I just take the tape, push it in there just like that. So there's 3 of 4. I did go with the 2 mil minus pads. That's what everyone was telling me to go with. For sure, the 2 mil. If it's 1.5, I think we're going to be alright. The old ones that we're taking out. But I do know that everyone's telling me it's very important to not over tighten, to make sure that all the tension is right on all these. So one more, and we are just about there, folks. There it is, 4-4. So comment and chat, let me know. For anyone that celebrates the holidays, are you guys traveling this week? Do you have work all week? What's going on? We've been pretty busy the last couple weeks with a couple other things. A lot of you guys know here probably, man, it's been a month and a half, almost 2 months now. We went out fully on our own. So you know, we've just been doing stuff like this, doing some mining, trying to get some videos out, having a lot of fun. But yeah, what are you guys doing for the holidays? All our family's pretty close, so we're pretty excited about just spending some time. My son, he's learning to type pretty well and read things that I type, so I got to make sure that when I'm in Discord anymore, we aren't using some crazy language. But if you guys are in Discord, speaking of Discord, in the description down below, there's going to be a link to Discord. You're going to be able to speak to us directly over at Not Your Normal Miner Discord. Also, in the links down below, we got some other sweet cryptocurrency YouTube channels that you should follow. Guys like Savage Mine, Crypto Mikkel. Follow us on Twitter as well. But we got 4 of those out, so now we need to go ahead and a lot of you guys will remember the first time we went to take these out, we actually did not have the right driver for it, and had to actually cut our stream short. That was very, very sad that day. Trying to go live with you guys, it was very disappointing. Very important to not lose these screws. I don't know though, guys. I've thought about leaving this back plate off. What do you guys think about that? Would that help dissipate heat? Or is there sensors in this GPU that will actually not allow it to run without the back plate? I kind of thought that at one time, if this back plate was off, that it would let that heat go a lot better. Let me know what you guys think about that. If you guys are just coming to this video when it's not live, and you're new to the channel because you have a 3080 that is thermal throttling, please give us that subscription. We really cherish that. We've had a huge upflux in subscribers here recently, so I got to thank you guys, the community, for that. I love being a part of this mining community. I know a lot of you guys have been here through this that bear market, and a lot of miners are still around that we've been fighting. I saw Ethereum block rewards just a little bit ago of 6 and 7 Ethereum. I hope you're on Ethereum right now. I hope you're making those sick rewards. Okay, so we got the screws out. Now, next thing that we need to do with this is there is a tiny little plate right here, and I believe I've got another couple screws. So we're going to need to go ahead and get that little plate out. Yep, it's the fishbone right here, this big Y. Let's see here. So, who's got multiple 3080s out there? I want to know what your guys' thoughts are on the best brand. I know that I think the memory for the NVIDIAs are the best as far as overclock settings go. But once again, with the thermal throttle that all the makes and models are seeing, it's really hard to tell. So there we go. That came out. Hey, Crypto and Hot Rods, man, GPU Jesus, thank you for stopping in, appreciate it. So what he says, to the answer to my question, I asked if we could run without the back plate on, if it was going to work or not. He says it can, but it doesn't, it's not really going to do much. Appreciate you letting us know about that. He's got an EVGA 3080 FTW3 Ultra. Okay, Chaincoin says best brand, the 3080 is the EVGA. Okay, Ultra. Okay, I like it. That's good to know, guys. I really appreciate it. So you can see that we've got those 4 screws out, and then we do have 4 more screws here. You'll also remember I thought I was putting these in the wrong screw holes last time, and there's a couple places that look like it's where these screws should actually seat and they don't. So I spent a lot of time tinkering with that. That was fun. I like to do this stuff live stream, that way you guys can see me. You guys can see me squirm. And when I say squirm, I mean we get that camera right up there, so you guys will know right away when things aren't going good. Crypto Claude had the EVGA FTW3 up at 97 mega hash at 210 watts. Woo, dog, that's smoking hot. That's baller numbers there, Crypto Claude. Yeah, once again, appreciate all you guys for stopping in and spending a little time with us here today. Trying to do a little different as far as streams go when we can get them in. Trying to do some more morning streams and early afternoon. I've had a lot of people, so we're Eastern time zone, so I'm just a little bit outside of the Chicago area east, and so when I do a 9:45 p.m. Eastern stream, it's like 3-4 a.m. overseas in Europe and things. A lot of great community members in our Discord from over in Europe and such, so it's good to be able to do some streams and get different times. So that's why we're doing this, just to be able to talk with different sets of people. But as always, you guys know we love being a part of the community. Sandish, hello, thanks for stopping in. Yo, he says, GPU Jesus in the house. A lot of heavy hitters in the house today. These guys are huge help to a lot of people in the community. That's why I love being a part of this community. Just a lot of great knowledge and such. So let's see what we got here. Oh, we got one more to take out right here. So that's 8 total screws and 4 kind of designer plates to take out. I needed 2 separate screwdrivers to do that, and in theory we should pop, lock, and drop it. In theory, guys, that's my favorite thing. In theory. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Alrighty, guys. So here's what we're looking at. You can kind of see here is the position of those thermal pads. Now I'm going to move it, try to get it so the lighting doesn't affect it. I've got down here actually some thermal pads that are actually ripped and stuck. You can kind of see here. So we want to make sure that we get those spots all nice and taken care of. What do you guys think? Comment in chat. Let me know what you guys think about that. You think if we just replace the thermal pads where they are here, that we're going to be back in action, because as soon as we do, we're going to fire this thing back up. Alright. So once again, thank you guys for all stopping in today and joining us for our live stream. We got our Grizzly -8 minus pad 8s. We got those from Amazon. Hey, Sandish, thank you for commenting. I apologize. Our webcam unfortunately does not adjust or focus. So as we are finding this out that I can do nothing to get it to adjust, we are going to be getting some new equipment for in here. So I'll try to move things so you guys can kind of see them a little better here. But here you go. Here's the GPU in question. Once again, apologize for the focus not being in the greatest there, but you can kind of see I'm just going to take thermal pads off where they are here and put them right back on. So that's what we are going to be doing here. And once again, we've got the -8 pads. Greg Jen, thanks for stopping in. I give it 50-50, but this is something definitely very exciting to try here. So this is 2. These are 2. Savage Mine. All right, so I'm using OBS, sir. What's wrong? What's going on, Savage Mine? I use OBS as my streaming software. And these thermal pads, guys, these things stink. I mean, it's gooey and it's ooey, and I wish the camera could focus a little better. But here's kind of the difference, if you guys can see that, if that's a little better. Yeah, the quality's pretty bad on the stream. Also, I'm using a not the greatest computer in here, so we are in the process of building one for this room just for stream. So appreciate you guys all being patient with us. We are doing our best to try to bring this stuff, and as we do it, we're learning all the way. So Sandesh, thank you for the super chat. That's great. Really appreciate that. Sandesh says, I love your content. It's very helpful. Hey, we appreciate that. It's what we set out to do with this, was just to show people all sorts of different styles. As always, though, it's very important. And you'll hear a lot of the people we talk about will tell you, do your own research. Have fun doing it, though, because this stuff is fun, guys. This is a lot of fun. So we're switching these thermal pads out. So far this is going better than I expected. I've never switched out thermal pads before, so this is new to me. I know I like to show this stuff live for you guys, because then you can learn and you can see. There wasn't, I didn't have 15-20 minutes of tinkering around before I filmed it. We're doing this live. Oily. Yeah, that is oily for sure. These thermal pads are very, the old ones are very oily. Not very exciting about them, but these new ones they're I don't know how to explain it. They feel like a nice pad. There's no ooey gooey. I mean, this almost feels like putty that you would fill in cracks with. That's what the old thermal pads on there feel like to me. So that could very well be the reason that we are getting such horrible thermal throttle. I'm super excited. I have a lot of fun doing these streams, as a lot of these other guys do. This is cool. This is really cool. We started mining back at the end of 2017, beginning of 2018 was when we really started. We built several rigs. We had at one time 32 GPUs hammering away. Life happened and we downscaled a little bit. We never stopped mining. And yeah, we're here today, and we've been having some good how-to videos. If there's some new stuff that you guys want as far as mining different algos and coins, please make sure you comment in those how-to videos and let us know what you guys want us to see us do as far as that goes. Alright. So here's where we're at so far. And you can definitely see the difference in the new pads versus the old ones. And I know a lot of people probably will measure these out and do it a little bit higher quality. I'm just trying it. I don't know, if I fail at this, this will be good. This will be a good learning curve for other people. That is another one of the reasons why I love doing this stuff live. Okay, so Savage Mind, appreciate that. So let's see here. We'll take a second. We're here having fun. He says, click on our properties. Hey, WTC, thanks for stopping in. Oops. There we go. Alrighty, so thanks again, Savage Mind, and everyone for stopping in. Sorry that we lost the camera there for just a second. It should be back by now. Savage Mind, I appreciate that. That's definitely definitely something that I'm going to look into, changing those settings here very, very shortly. I don't want to do it live just because it takes me forever to do stuff like that. But Savage Mind, thank you for letting me know that for sure. I appreciate that. What do you guys think? Should I add thermal pads anywhere else other than what was on here? I'd love to know your guys' thoughts on that. But yep, so I got the size thickness, the 2s instead of the 1.5s. No, Savage Mind, I appreciate the help, man. Thank you for, I really do. I just, man, I don't tinker around enough with OBS to be moving in and out quick enough, and I just have a feeling I will crash the stream, and that's all I'm trying to avoid right now. Nick, thanks for stopping in. Am I solo mining still? Great question. You found a block yesterday. What block did you find? And congrats, man. Way to have that block hit hard. We are solo mining. We found a Ethereum block just about a week ago, I would say, with 500 mega hash. The Z9 minis, man, we're over 100% on Zen. We're over 266% on Zcash, so they've not been very lucky. But yeah, I'm going to keep on solo ETH right now for a minute, because especially with those block rewards, I want to hit one that's like the 6 or 7 that I saw earlier today. But yeah, congratulations on that solo block, man. I've been hearing a lot of people have had pretty good success with hitting some solo blocks, so that's very exciting, guys. What's not as exciting is I dropped a screw. So that's always fun. That'll be something that is definitely going to be almost impossible to find. So RIP all the way. Hey, tip of the day, guys, make sure you put your screws in a place where when you set down your screwdrivers are not going to knock them over. Tip of the day. We like to say that every morning. But yeah, so there was a question on whether we should put thermal pads on the memory or not. I hadn't thought about it, but I am not opposed to it. But I always like hearing what people say. All I've been trying to do is there's a little bit of residue left where the old thermal pads were on, so I've just been trying to line up the new ones. Where they were. Just got a couple more here and we're going to fire this thing back up. So, Nick, great question. I have been working on the proxy forever. I can teach people how to do it. Lots of people have been commenting that they have been able to get the proxy up and running. I can't for some reason. I don't know. I'm working hard on it. It's something to do with my network settings at my house and on the workstation that I've got it on. I can get that proxy running and that's no problem. That's easy, man. The proxy runs, I can connect to regular pools, I can connect to solo pools, we can connect to ETC if we want to, so we can do all that fun stuff, but for some reason we just can't get our miner to connect to it. And as a lot of other people have been having issues as far as being able to connect like Hive to it as well. So if you've got it going, man, that's great. The information that we put out, a lot of people have got the proxy going. I'm a little hesitant as far as if the proxy is the savior as far as doing such a good job. As far as being that much of a benefit. I hope that makes sense. But it is something that I still want to get a couple more tutorials out on, and I do want to give a little bit more thought to myself. So one more here and we are just about done. But yeah, thanks again, Savage Mind, for pointing that out. I'll definitely work on getting, seeing if I can get the auto adjust on these, because man, that'd be great to not have to buy more. Batman, hey, what's up? Thanks for stopping in. You guys will hear me talk a lot about the Brandon Coin Discord. Batman is one of the awesome guys over there that's always giving a hand. You hear us talk about our Discord a lot as well, but there's a lot of great Discords around. Savage Mind has a great Discord. Crypto Mikkel and DCA team, GPU Jesus. There's a lot of great knowledge. So if you are new to mining, make sure you check out the links down below to the crypto family. Their YouTube channels typically will have links to their Discords as well. But Discords is a great place to chat with everybody. But thanks, Batman, for stopping in. Exlo, thanks for stopping in. Thanks for being a mod in our Discord. Big thanks to Walter as well. Really appreciate all you guys helping us out with Discord and everything. Just like you guys, I learned everything from these guys. A lot of questions asked to get to this point. But yeah, solo mining, as you guys know, I do always say it is not recommended. And that's just because a lot of people will see those big gains and just hammer it away, and if they don't earn, they aren't getting paid. So we got Greg Jen, okay, do I use NiceHash? Okay, I have used NiceHash most certainly. We've done some benchmarking on NiceHash and such. Currently I found what I've been doing as far as the solo mining pays better than everything. But if I'm not solo mining, I am going to be probably putting some of these 3080s on NiceHash. Uh-oh, he says, what's at the end of the post? I don't know, man, I don't know. Savage Mind. But yeah, here you can see, so we got those thermal pads all switched out, at least the ones that were there. So that's what we're going to be doing, and yeah, we're going to fire this, we're going to put this thing back together here real quick. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Please comment in chat. Let me know if this is going to solve the problem. I would love to see this thing hash at 98. Okay, WTC, great. Thanks for this comment. He says, Savage Mind. I got you. Hey, I just thought we were putting cool symbols out, man. But WTC says he's got the proxy going. Excuse me, guys. He's got the proxy going, but he doesn't think there's much benefit. He's got to test it with an old 470 solo mining ETC using proxy. Shares about the same. It's interesting. I've heard some people say they're getting more shares than they did, which I thought should be not right, but I don't know. So it's something that we're definitely still working on. So Thermal Grizzly Minus Pad 8. We went with the 2s. And we are going to put her back together. See what happens. Osidiran, sorry for mispronouncing your name. This is a NVIDIA FE RTX 3080 that we've got here. Config mining, fingers crossed with the insane cooling. My 3080 Eagle is able to do 100 mega hash at 220. Uh-oh. So, yes, it does sound, config mining, thanks for the comment for sure. It does sound like you are getting some thermal throttle there. People like Serpent XFS has also found that just having it in an open air frame, if the temperatures get cooler, we're able to counteract that thermal throttle. Ozer. Okay, sorry man. Once again, sorry for mispronouncing anyone's name ever. I'm from the Midwest. I'm pretty traveled, I would say, but thank you everyone once again for being here today on our stream. We've been working on the RTX 3080. This is the NVIDIA Founders Edition, and we are trying to see if we can take care of thermal throttle. Well guys, I'm going to buy a lottery ticket today. The screw that I thought we would never find, we found. But yeah, I don't recommend doing it on a bench like this, but we moved the remote garden location around so we could stream better. And as Savage Mind pointed out, we need to get a little bit better autofocusing. We got 19 people, I think, here, so appreciate all you guys for stopping in. If you haven't yet, please smash the likes if you guys like this stuff. We're not going to get as intense with this GPU as we did last time, but thank you, Crypto Claude, for making us a meme. It was great to be our first meme. Let's see here. I'm going to check out chat. Okay, thanks WTC. He says if you have the proxy running, run ipconfig and use the IPv4 address in the miner. Hey, we'll try that. I got some free time the next couple days. Hopefully got some other big things happening here pretty soon. So, oh man, like you guys, there's some crazy things going on. I can't wait to chat with you guys. So here we are. Chaincoin says GDDR6 does run hot. Period. It sure does. Greg Jen, man, I'm glad you like being here, and I love having fun with you guys. Like this is so, like, I really enjoy mining, and I enjoy trying to help others. Manual focus. Okay, Savage says manual focus. I got you, sir. I got you. All right. Batman, thank you for the super chat, $34.99. I really appreciate that. He says thank you as always for the great content. I just love being a part of this community. You guys are great. Hey, yeah. Crypto and hot rods. Great question. So, as soon as I put this back together, I'm going to kick it back in the rig and turn it on. As soon as I see it hash one way or another, that's going to be the end of the stream. So I'm figuring probably 15 minutes or so. So yeah, definitely don't plan on streaming a lot longer here at all. We're just about done. But no, you guys know I love being a part of this community, and it has just been great learning with everyone, and I plan to continue to learn a lot longer. So, Batman, appreciate it. All of you guys, I really appreciate the support. There's been a lot of new people subscribing to the channel. Once we hit that 1,000 subscriber plateau, it just seems like we have been snowballing, so that is great. I mean, it's happy, guys. I'm very happy to be here, and you guys are a huge part of it, so thank you. Savage Mind, $10 super chat, thank you for that. I appreciate it. He says cool stuff, pun intended. That's so great, Savage Mind. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Now as we put these screws back in, I am going to try to make sure we put them in, tighten them all down the same, and hopefully that will make sure that we get some good good results here. But yeah, so Crypto and Hot Rods, make sure you guys all check him out. GPU Jesus, he's going to go live after our stream. Make sure you check him out. Any one of the mods, if you guys can, post a link to his channel. That would be great. I'd really appreciate that. But yeah, make sure you check him out. He's been having a lot of good content on the 30 series GPUs. Unfortunately, he's got some other content that he's going to bring out that's going to be very important, that everyone pays attention to. Guys, we're still in the wild west, and you always hear us say do your own research. Well, there's reasons behind that, and typically it's because of learning. We've learned certain things, and you can do all sorts of stuff and still have not good things happen. So it's just important we say it, we live it. Do your own research, not your keys, not your coins. Don't let anyone from Ledger in your house. That's some big news. I haven't really, surprised no one said anything about that. Freaking, you guys, Ledger was hacked, and they just sold, whoever hacked just sold all of that information, and it's got your home address and your phone number on it. So people are now getting emails, scam emails, saying that if you don't pay $500, they are coming to your house and they are going to take your crypto. So let me know what you guys think about that down in chat, guys. That's nuts. This stuff is nuts that's going on right now. But this is the wild west, and I mean it. It is the wild west. So just use caution. We're still early in all of this stuff, so I'm glad you guys are here. Thank you, guys. Alrighty, we are making progress. Got those Thermal Grizzly minus pad 8s in there. We couldn't be more excited. Pick those up off Amazon. We're not a big fan of affiliate links, so you guys will never see those. The links that we post are just the links, just like it. It's just the way that we built our channel. It's just how we wanted to grow. WTC, I agree. I'm going to respond to every one of those emails with a specific picture, and it is definitely going to let them know they can come and have whatever they want. Buyer beware. I live in the Midwest. Crypto Noob UK, what is up? All the way from overseas. Appreciate all of you guys for being here as always. Let's see, Greg Jen says Venezuela gets unlimited free electric. Wow, so I know we do have a lot of people from Venezuela that are into mining and follow the channel. That's very interesting. Free electric. I don't know what I would do with free electric. Oh wait, yes I do. I'd be mining Bitcoin. Not financial advice by any means, but Crypto Noob UK, thanks for stopping in. He says hello Wes, hello all, and yes, hello all you guys. We got 23 people I think in here right now. I feel good where those are. One last time around here. And as you guys know, since we did get these off of eBay, we did lose all warranty because NVIDIA does not warranty secondhand. Now I was told if I could get some receipts that I might be able to have a good fighting chance, but I don't know. I gave up on it. We're gonna just fix them, and that's half the way of doing it. So we're almost done. We got to put our plate in here. I don't know if any of you guys know, but we had a video one time where we dropped a 1070 Ti down the stairs. We put it on and it hashed right away, but I've always had nightmares of doing something like that with one of these GPUs. So I'm really glad that we didn't drop this one today. And then all we have to do is put the decorative plates back in, which quite frankly sometimes, in my opinion, is the hardest part. But yeah, thanks everyone for stopping in today and having some fun. We've been working on an NVIDIA FE Founders Edition, the RTX 3080, and right out of the box it had thermal throttle, from what everyone said. So what we did was we got some thermal pads, and we're going to try to see if this changes it out. I know that we've definitely seen that the temperatures, when the temps are different, this thing will hash differently. So we're hoping that this takes care of it. But yeah, I like to leave those little magnetized things on my tape that I use to take them out, and that way it's harder to lose those. But yeah, it freaked me out. I was just glad that it hashed. I mean, still 80 mega hash at 100 and whatever watts isn't terrible in my opinion. It was better than a brick. And you guys, anyone who was in the stream earlier knows Crypto Claude had his RTX 3080 and EVGA brick just from switching it from a PCIe slot. So here's where we are, guys. We got her back in action, and we're going to go ahead and plug this thing back online to our RTX 3080 GPU mining rig, and then we'll pull it back up on Hive OS before we turn it on, so that way you guys can see it live. Started live, we better finish live in my opinion. But happy holidays to all of you guys. I am going to stream tomorrow afternoon. I don't know what we're going to stream on yet, but we are going to stream tomorrow afternoon, and then we'll stream Wednesday evening. Maybe not Christmas Eve, because I want to spend some time with my family, but I don't know, we might stream early on that day. So we got our two 8-pins, connectors to reconnect. Alrighty, let's get back to There we go. So currently all of them are off in Hive OS. Yes, Crypto Claude predictions, anyone. This is the true test. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and let's see here. Alright, so let's go ahead and fire her back up. Well, at least it fired up, guys. We got the white lights on top. I'm excited about that. We just got to give it a few seconds. So here we are. Yep, 88.15 mega hash per second at 195 watts was where we were at with this guy at the beginning. So far the rig fired up. We're just going to kind of let it sit. So what we were dealing with, and if this works, I am going to do the same thing on our other NVIDIA FE RTX 3080. Because look at this. This is ridiculous. This is the thermal pads that they had, and they are just, I mean, it's tar. It's like putty that you would fill in a hole in your wall, in your drywall. I just don't think that's high quality from the greatest. I mean, they're the people that are supposed to be taking care of us. This is NVIDIA. This is their flagship model. But enough about that. Batman, yes, come on, no whammy, no whammy. Who here is old enough to know what no whammy is, man? I loved not getting whammy back in the day. Alrighty, so we are coming online. Hopefully some overclocks will start to kick in here. I left the power limit at 230 across the board. We've got 0 on the overclocks here. So it's going to take a second for this rig to fire up. But we could not be more excited. Crypto Claude says, messing with one that's perfectly, that works perfectly. Yeah, good luck on that. Yeah, hey, you guys know we took that one apart right out of the gate, and when we took that one apart, it started the thermal throttle for like 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden, once it got done thermal throttling, it went back to normal. So yeah, it was down at like 96 or 94 for a little bit. So here we are. Let's see what we've got. And Hive OS is back, and I see that it is taking 230 watts, and Hive shows that it is pushing 230 watts, and we are at 86.93 mega hash per second. So that looks like we are down a little bit, but let's put some overclocks in it. Zero core. Let's go ahead with that. Let's not ram jam it too much, but let's see if it'll take 1800 right out of the gate. Alright, so we got the thermal pads. We put those -8 pads in, and it currently is 77 in the remote garden location, but that GPU is still holding 230 watts. 230 watts for the win. So we got some overclocks here. Oh man, if this thing gets 90 plus 96 mega hash per second, we are going to be thrilled. Give it a few more seconds here. Let's go ahead. You guys like this. A lot of people like the remote access. So people that are new to Hive OS, you can't Hive shell start in. See what we got going on here. We're still holding 230 watts, so that feels wonderful. And she's gone. And she's gone. So let's see what we got here. We got a Phoenix Miner reboot, which is normal. 230, 230, 230. Alright, so at least she's still holding 230. Hive OS has the 30-second refresh. So we'll see if she comes online here. See if it'll let us Hive shell start in. Oh yeah, let's see what we got here. But once again, thanks everyone for stopping in today at our live stream. We have switched out some thermal pads on a NVIDIA RTX 3080. Hey, Greg Jen, great question here. What is Hive OS? So, Hive OS is an operating system. So yeah, you can use Hive OS instead of NiceHash. So NiceHash has its own operating system that you can set up on all your rigs. Hive OS is another operating system. I use Linux. I've got it on thumb drives and SSDs. So yeah, so here we go. Let's see, we are in our rig. And it looks like GPU 0 is not hashing, folks. So we are not having the results that we wanted. Hey, okay, here's a question. Why don't I use Team Red Miner? I've been using T-Rex and Phoenix Miner recently. But we're getting 93, 97, and 0 mega hash per second. It is reloading. Hive is reloading, so it is not liking what we just did to it here, guys. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. I don't know if it is liking our thermal pads. As you can see, we keep getting some reboots. The thing I like though is that we are getting that 230 watts still though, so that's good. But for some reason I keep getting some Phoenix Miner reboots. I know we've got an upgrade here, that update on Hive as well. That's due. Let's give it one more reboot here, and let's see what we can do. Yeah, no. The problem is to get that got to get that back plate cool, most certainly. Once again, we switched out this goop. I mean, this stuff is goop to shoot right here, guys. So I'm hoping that's why it's sticking at that 230 watts. Yeah, no, thanks Crypto and Hot Rods for that as well. Make sure you guys check out his channel. We should have a link to that in the description down below. He's going to go live as soon as we wrap up here. It's 11:45. We've been live for just about an hour. We showed you our attempt at switching out the thermal pads. I don't know if the rig is going to start hashing here right now. We're going to give it just one more reboot. We'll give it a rough shutdown, and we will see if we get any type of hashing out of this GPU. No, yeah, we've got fans in here. We definitely have a lot of fans in here trying to move a lot of air around. I have them all shut down right now because, unfortunately, with the fans running, it gets really loud in here. So for audio reasons, we've tried to keep that going. But yeah, guys, so we're having issues with Hive OS and it's crashing, so it's not really a big fan of what we just did. It was also showing that it was not taking the overclock settings once we kicked it at that 1800. So we're going to go ahead and back that down, apply those, and we'll restart it one more time. But yeah, guys, so that's what we tried to do. We attempted to switch out the thermal pads on that, which we did successfully. We got those all lined up. We've been able to get the GPU back online. It turns online. Now we're having issues with Hive OS, so I don't know if it's the miner or if it's what I did. I do know I have been having issues with Hive OS. And this rig restarting every once in a while, but it's a soft crash, and I know it's overclock settings or something like that. So we got the thermal Grizzly pads, the -8 pads. We've got those. We put those on. We just need to see if Hive OS will fire up here for us. So we're going to go ahead and show you guys a couple links here real quick while that rig's firing back up. Like I said, we are using the NVIDIA FE, the RTX 3080. That's the one that we've got. We've got two of those. One hashes great, one did not hash the greatest, and as soon as we put it online, we saw thermal throttle. So that's how we got here today. We got the Thermal Grizzly Minus Pad 8s. That's what we've got here. We should have that link in the description for you guys as well. A couple ways to support the channel. You guys can follow us over at Not Your Normal Miner Discord. The description's in the link down below. And if you head over to the water cooler, we have these hollow Bitcoin license plates. We ship those anywhere to the US. You can also pick up your Not Your Normal Miner Hash Merch Market swag over on teespring.com, as well as we've got coinrequest.io set up for Not Your Normal Miner. But wrapping this stream up, because we're going to wrap it up here in just a few minutes. We've been working on the RTX 3080. That is that NVIDIA FE. And we picked those thermal pads up definitely by community request. Okay, yeah, I like it. We're going to switch to T-Rex here in just a second. Crypto Claude. Let's see what we got here. All right, so we are hashing, folks. Here we are. I am looking at 91.63 mega hash per second, 230 watts, and I got 900 on the memory. So I believe already we've got a win from going from 199 watts to 230. So like I said, thermal throttle was our issue with this thing. I think we might have resolved it. 91.64 mega hash per second. For giggles, because we got a few more minutes left in stream, let's see what she does with 2200 on the memory clock. Comment in chat, guys. Let me know what you think. I'm feeling pretty good about things right now. Let me know. If you're just watching this video and you're not live, and you're new to the channel, please hit that subscription bell. We really cherish it. Make sure you hit the like buttons and comment down below. Let us know what you think. We're going to give this one 2 thumbs up. For all the DCA adventure guys, this is going to be the time where you put the FA in chat, because this is going to be F and A. So as you guys can see, we might have celebrated a little bit too early because we've got thermal throttle. And I don't know if it's because we put too much on the memory, but all of a sudden we are now back to 202 watts. So we might have not have warmed it up quite enough as well. So we're going to back it back down and see if we can get that thermal throttle to drop off. 1500 in chat was where we said we should probably ram jam them in there. And yeah, it could take a little bit for it to warm up. I've never switched out thermal pads before, guys. I'm new to this, so we'll back it down. It might take a little bit for it to heat back up. But what we've shown is that those pads do something for this GPU. Did we just celebrate a little bit too fast? Oh, I'm sure we did, but that's why I like to do this stuff live. Can't hide anything with this. So, we're going to let that reset here. Z Computer Wiz, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate that comment. Alrighty, so like we said, this is the kind of stuff that we're dealing with. I want to show you guys that are coming in late, just the differences in that. And in chat, someone also said, well, why don't you put it on the memory as well? I might, guys. I might go back and I might just thermal pad everything back there. I don't know. Comment in chat, let me know what you think. But this is what we're fighting here. This is what we put in. This is what we took out. As far as thickness goes, 1.5 to 2 maybe. But yeah, like I said, we've got two NVIDIA FEs in this rig. The bottom one takes 2200 on the memory, no worries, all day long. Going strong. You guys saw us do it live, but yeah, I recommend if you're having issues, at least try switching out the thermal pads. Some people would say send it back to warranty. I am hearing that more and more stock of these GPUs are coming back out. But man, we've had some fun here with you guys today. It's 11:50 a.m. I'm not changing any more overclock settings. We're going to let this one finish up. Oh yeah, we got fans at 100%, all day, every day, for sure here. So, hey, okay, Greg Jen says, I think you should try more pads. So at 1500 memory, at 230 watts, we're back up to 95.83 megahash per second. So we're going to stream for 5 more minutes just to let you guys see if the thermal throttle happens or not. We're not going to change any other overclock settings. Like I said, here's the GPU that we're looking at, the GPU, the culprit at hand, the NVIDIA FE RTX 3080. We have two on this rig. We've got one at 230 watts, gets 98.34 megahash per second with 2200 on the memory. We're looking at this one at 230 watts at 1500 on the memory, is getting 94.72. Early on in stream, we were getting 88 megahash per second out of it. So we've already got some of the thermal throttling, appears to be back down. Nope, there it goes. So we're going to go ahead and wrap up stream, guys. You can see that that thermal throttle did just kick back in with that memory of 1500. So did us switching out these thermal pads take care of thermal throttle? In my opinion, it did back it down a little bit. It's letting us actually get a little bit of overclock settings in, but for our GPU it didn't help. We're gonna have to give it another try here. Yeah, Red Panda Mining added pads to his, but it was a different version. It wasn't an NVIDIA FE. And Serpent XFS, I believe, he's got his, he just moved his to a different location where it's able to run cooler. So we thought that the thermal pads, that was what everyone said we should definitely try. We had some better results because, quite frankly, the first time when we put this rig in with these thermal pads, it killed the rig right away. As you can see now, it's dropping it back down. So thank you guys all for stopping in. We really appreciate it. We've been trying to show you if Thermal Grizzly Minus Pad 8 will help with thermal throttle with our NVIDIA FE RTX 3080. I'm finding out that it did not. So we're going to wrap up stream. We're going to have to figure out something else. We're going to have to get into the drawing board, and this is something that we'll do with you guys, the community. So make sure you hit the like button, comment down below in chat, or comment down below if you're watching this video late. Let us know what we did wrong, because that's what I love about doing live, is the recap that everyone else gets to see. And like I said, you guys got to see us squirm. But hey, thank you, the community, for those great super chats as well. You guys have been great on this stream. We'll get back at it. You guys are great. The community's great. My name's Wes. I'm not your normal miner. Thanks a bunch, guys, for everything. Happy holidays if we don't happen to see you. But today, switching out the thermal pads did not, I repeat, it did not take care of our thermal throttle. Exlo, peace. Thanks, guys.